Good morning, Carbon community. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today's going to be a pop-up shop. I'm going to be at Trinket Fest today and tomorrow, so I'm going to bring you along and see how the event goes. In the past, I've only sold at Trinket Fest for 1 day in a row, and this is going to be my first time doing 2 days in a row. So I'm very excited to see how it goes. I did pay twice the fee, of course, because I'm twice the days. I don't know. The fee for 1 day is usually $150, and I paid $300 for 2 days. So my goal is to make that back and, of course, make profit. I feel like I didn't bring as much stuff as I would have liked to, but after the Chicago Auto Show last month, or I guess 2 months ago, because it's the beginning of April now, but at the Chicago Auto Show, I got really burnt out, and I kind of got really sick. If you actually watched that video, props to you, because it was a long ass video, but it was 10 whole days, so there was a lot to record. And if you haven't watched that video, go and check it out. It was actually I feel like, really helpful for other people that are interested in doing long events. Like, that event was 10 days in a row, and I don't know, I feel like it might be helpful to someone that is wanting to do 10-day event. I don't know, maybe that's you. Go check it out. But anyway, I'm going to be leaving soon, and I will check in again with you when we are at the event. It is just now 5:01. The event is officially over. This is how my booth is looking at the end of the day. I sold a few of my lucky bags. I sold a couple of the acrylic keychains and a few of my die-cast keychains and sticker sheets, and I sold one notepad. I'm gonna be here tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow. Ta-da! I'm back for day 2, and this time I brought Baby Joe. I got him set up in this little box so that he can be cozy with the Hello Kitty blanket. He's got his water, and he's just chilling. The door behind me is open again, so I'm probably gonna keep wearing my coat, because even with my coat on, I still feel kind of cold. Stay. Everything is pretty much just the same as yesterday. Well, it's about 2:30, and it's very slow for me, but it's super busy today. Alright, we're down to the last 20 minutes of the event, and my last sale was 30 minutes ago, so definitely, I don't know what's going on. Hello, I'm back in my studio, and it is time for the Trinket Fest 2-day event recap. Overall, doing Trinket Fest for 2 days in a row was really fun. I really did enjoy it. The first day, Friday, was pretty slow, like for me, but then, like, just the whole event in general, there wasn't as many people as, I don't know, like the one that I went to last month, or not last month, but the one that I went to in February. I wasn't a vendor there, so I don't know how the experience would have been. But at the moment that I went to visit during the Chicago Auto Show, there was a lot of people. There was a lot of people at the Valentine's Day one. So this one, I don't know, there just wasn't as many people, but it's also was at a bigger location, and on top of that, just like 50 times the vendors. So I feel like that also makes it really difficult to make sales, if that makes sense, because you're competing with 100 other people. Although you're not Not everyone sells the same exact type of things. A lot of people do sell similar items like trinkets and keychains and stuff like that. A lot of people sell stationery and stickers and all types of cute trinket things. Obviously, it's Trinket Fest. So, but what I feel is that I feel like it's not so much, I'm not so much competing with other people in terms of my products versus their products. I think it's more so of like, is a customer gonna fit this into their budget? Because I notice a lot of people will buy my lowest price items because they want to spend money at like all of the vendors. Does that make sense? Not too many people. I mean, there are some people that do this, but not as many want to spend like $70 at one booth and then just not go to any of the other ones. A lot of people would rather do like $5 here and $10 there and maybe $3 at this one for like really, really low ticket items just so that they could support everyone. And then there are some people that do spend a lot of money just on everything. But speaking on my personal experience at the event, I had very few sales the first day. I mean, I don't want to say like very few, but I think it was like, I made like 10 sales. Like 10 people bought from me. And then the second day, kind of similar, like maybe like 10 to 15. I don't know. I don't really remember. But I think in total over the 2 days, I had less than 30 total sales, which honestly nowadays is like the best that I can get, because that would be like an online drop for me in the past, but over the last year my online sales have just gone straight to almost nothing, which kind of sucks because I really enjoy doing my online sales. I just had pretty slow sales both days. Saturday definitely was a lot busier. The first day it was kind of empty most of the day, and then Saturday was busy, but it was weird because it was busy everywhere except for me. Literally, I would look around and I see so many people like huddled around certain tables or just like in certain sections, and there it would just always be empty, like right in front of my booth and around my booth, and I'm like, bruh, is there something wrong? Like, do I smell? Like, what's wrong with like, does my setup not look good? Is my setup like, you, is it not clear what I'm selling? I think it was also difficult. I'll reinsert a clip here. The way that my booth was set up, I was placed in front of a window that was like backlit. So the behind my booth, or like behind my table, was super bright, and then my products in front looked super bright. So you couldn't really even see what the fuck I'm selling unless you walked up closer. So I feel like that might have been a factor for a lot of people, like, oh, they can't see it, they just walk by. Because I noticed that, like, I would be looking up and see people kind of like squint looking at my table, and then they would just like walk away and like continue to the next person, or like walk further into like an area that's more lit, or not more lit but better lighting. So then I was like, I wonder if that was like a big factor to, as to like why I didn't make enough as much sales. And one more factor I think that was really important was the fact that I brought kind of expensive, more expensive items. I didn't have as many low priced items. One of the items I sold a lot of was my new acrylic keychains that I just launched in my last shop update. I was really excited to bring those because I felt like they're affordable for most people, and it that was true. A lot of people did buy my acrylic keychains, so I'm really happy about that. I'll definitely have to do more designs and consistently restock them so that they're just available in my shop. A lot of my handmade keychains that I brought were like $20, $25 and above. I didn't bring so many that were like 15, 10, $5, just because I just didn't make them and I didn't have so much time to make them. But I don't know. That's my fault for sure. That's my fault for bringing more expensive things and not really putting into consideration how many other vendors there would be that I'm literally competing with to make a sale. So that's on me. That's my fault. But it is what it is. I've learned, and at least I was able to make my fee back, and then I was able to double that and make a little bit of profit, but of course I have expenses and it is a far drive for me as well. So it kind of is like, maybe not as worth it, but Honestly, I think it's better than nothing. Otherwise, I would have just been home and making no online sales anyway. Just because I didn't 10x my fee, that doesn't mean I'm gonna give up. I do feel discouraged because usually I do pretty good at Trinket Fest. As I always say, I have to keep building my dream, and I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing pop up shops, keep doing online drops, and just see what works and make changes as I go. This is literally like it's the same, it's part of making any type of build. You're building a car, you're building your dream life, building this and that, whatever, right? Like it's always going to change. There's always something, or you're working on something and you think of something, you think of a better idea. Then you're going to change and do that. You know what I mean? All that I can do is take everything that I've learned from this event and apply it to the next one, which is May 16th. I did apply to it, but I didn't get accepted yet. Hopefully, I will. And if you want to know if I got accepted, you should go check out my website, carbonstudios.store. I have all of the events that I've done in the past and upcoming on my website. And of course, you can always shop all of my products on my website anytime. And if you're part of the Carbon Club, which is my email newsletter and broadcast channel, all that type of stuff, you will get exclusive discounts and info that no one else will know. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more videos about my automotive boutique, what it's like running a small business, the automotive lifestyle, and if you like car meets, I do vlogs about that too. And with that, don't forget to keep building your dreams, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.